I've used Nooks in the past and loved it, had great experiences. And so it was a no-brainer for me to bring it back. We had Outreach and Salesforce, and with those tools, they do work, but efficiency is key with a team like this. We want to hit some higher volumes when it comes to calling, and having to click the button or click many buttons to get a phone number to start ringing, listening to the ring, not getting an answer, leaving a voicemail, hang up and do it again many times until you get an answer, a lot of times can be really challenging. Nooks solves a lot of that pain. It makes it easier on the team. It improves the morale. So for me, it was a bit of a no-brainer to get you guys again. We had 3 tools and our sequencer sat in the middle, and that's all it did was sequence. And so I had to manage every single field we wanted to sync across 3 platforms, all of the syncs that go from one to the next. And all of that took time and effort, and it was very frequent that it would break. And so in moving to the Nooks sequencer, it's now just Nooks connected directly to Salesforce. The sync is instantaneous between the 2 systems, which has been amazing. It's a huge, huge upgrade. Really easy for me for visibility. And it's just really easy to make sure that everything is accurate, which is always important. Less chance for breaks. With the Nooks extension, they live in Salesforce and they just turn on the sequence right from there and they're good to go. So it's actually cut significant time from their prospecting efforts, which means they get to spend more time doing what they do best, which is getting on the phones and convincing people to take a meeting. Nooks listens to our entire call, and then AI helps us build a really graceful and beautiful email that we can then send to them. Is actually saving minutes every single time. And when you're thinking about minutes, if it's 5 minutes to send an email and you book 4 meetings in a day, that's 20 minutes saved right there. That's 10 extra calls that could potentially be made, which is a difference maker. We're a remote team, so everybody is spread across the country. I am trusting each individual to be doing their job full time and doing it to the best of their ability every day. In a remote environment, that's obviously very challenging. So when it comes to being able to see how many people they've sequenced in a day, how many emails they've sent, how many calls they've made, how many other tasks have they completed, I used to have to dig through 3 systems that we then tied back to a dashboarding tool to be able to get all of that information. And once again, it could be broken. So therefore, the fact that all of that information now lives directly in Nooks is huge for me, because I can create much easier to look at and read scorecards. I could have everybody being able to actually see their own progress throughout the day and making sure that they're doing what they need to be doing, and help to guide everyone in a more logical way with less guesswork for me. So I get a lot more transparency into what everybody's doing without needing to micromanage them and be all over them every day, all day in a remote environment, which nobody really likes.